just did a live short, and this is Soul Asylum. I think it's from 1995. There's a picture of my tattoo, that rose right there. And I don't know if you can see it. There it is, right there. Okay, well, we're going to go over the shorts. Misery. Misery loves company. You can look up the lyrics for Misery from Soul Asylum. But what we have is Eight of Cups energy. So we're leaving the past behind. We're leaving everything that's familiar behind. Okay? The Eight of Cups, we're also feeling kind of stuck because this is a new phase. We're learning from the past, and there's lots of changes coming in. Okay? Our purpose underneath that was soulmate. Okay? So we've got soulmate is our purpose underneath the Eight of Cups. Okay? So we're feeling stuck because the soulmate hasn't arrived. We're seeking deeper meanings to these changes and these new phases that we're going through. We've learned from the past, so we're not going to repeat what we did. We're going to we're going to learn from it, is the only way I can put it. We're leaving behind the familiar, okay? Now, I told you for the whole week that I've been feeling tower energy. Well, it finally came here, tower energy. It says sudden changes, unexpected events, boom, chaos, okay? Now, underneath it, we have comfort in upright and toxic in reverse. So that's telling me that you're in a comfortable spot right now, that they have went through the tower, whoever they are, okay, which is good, all right? I just wanted to read a couple other songs off of here. Promises Broken, Bittersweet Heart, Strings of Pearls, Crawl, Caged Rat, Eyes of a Child, Just a Life Change. That's not what it says, but that's what I said. Just a life change, but that's not what it says. It says something else, and I can't read it. Oh, it says just like anyone, and I said just like a life change, okay? Tell me when, nothing to write home about. And the last one I can't read either. But anyway, I'm reading this stuff because this is all, it's kind of like in 1995, this was prophesized with our songs. Like Gary yesterday sending me a song, Annie Lennox, Why? And he was talking to me about the lyrics. See, the lyrics were all put out there, just like the movies are all put out there to show us ahead of time. So back in 1995 till now, all these songs came true, all right? But now is the part of the movie where they're receiving their end and we're receiving our comfort. They're receiving their tower moment. We're receiving our comfort. Okay, so that's what the tower energy was talking about with the comfort and the toxic in reverse. Okay, now make sure you watch that short because I'm doing a long, but that was a short, 60 minutes short. Okay, then we had lacking knowledge and information. That was also, you can get a lot in 60 seconds on a short. So we're going to do this whole short, but we're doing it long version. Okay, so you're lacking knowledge, you're lacking some info, but they lacked a lot of info. They lacked a lot of knowledge, and they were very ignorant. So you're starting your new beginning with self-expression, Okay? So you have a new beginning and you're doing it. You're just being authentic. You're just being you. Just like me. I'm not following no scripts. I'm letting the universe do everything. I wake up in the morning, I leave Astro, I come here, and I let the universe direct everything. None of this is scripted. Okay? Now, in Astro last night, we had a bunch of them working on not legs. Remember I talked about voodoo dolls and legs yesterday? Well, last night it was on hearts. Heart chakras, heart palpitations. You might feel heavy in the heart. It can't touch us, but that's what they're doing. They're like, the picture that came to me to tell you was, if you were a big whale or a big shark in the water and you saw all these minnows, a school of minnows flying by you, right? Swimming by you, flying by you, right? That's what's going on right now. You're a big shark, you're a big whale, and these minnows are swimming by you. They can't hurt you. A minnow, there is no way a minnow can hurt a shark or a whale. You eat them for breakfast, okay? But that's what's going on. They're still running into you. They're still putting their little teeth into you. They're still trying to get you. That's why they're called minions, okay? You're past that. You're a Knight of Swords. You're determined. You're intelligent. You're ambitious. You're successful. You're in your Knight of Swords energy because underneath that, you've cleansed your shadow. We've got shadow in reverse. We've got cleansed upright. We had this last week. Same thing, okay? This is the same energy as last week, except I kept feeling the tower, but not seeing it. Now I have the tower in front of us, okay? But it's the same energy. So if you haven't watched the readings for the last week, get busy, get onto it, because Miss Mystic is on top of this all, okay? There's challenges going on, so you have to keep balanced. But truth always wins in the end. So if you're loyal, brave, and true, you have nothing to worry about. See, that's why we win. We win because we just said, you know what? I'm just going to keep moving forward. Let them be minnows. Let them try to do whatever they want to do. But I'm a big whale. I'm a big shark. And guess what? Truth will prevail. And now we're at the part of the movie where the truth is prevailing. You're hearing it everywhere. So there's unlimited possibilities. Keep manifesting. And what are you manifesting? Transformation and good news, okay? Transformation and good news. We're transforming into the new world. We're transforming into our new assignment. We're transforming into new people. I am not the same person I was in 2020. I'm not the same person I was in 2024, okay? Each year, we should be getting different, better. We should be transforming, okay? So good news is on the way for everybody, but it's not necessarily good news. It's just news, okay? It's tower moments for them, and it's news of truth being exposed for you. Okay, now we're going to take a few more cards here. So we're going to go past the shorts. That was the shorts. That was a whole 60-second short. And I just did it in 9 minutes and 27 seconds. So I turned a 60-second short into a 9-minute video. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and do some cards here. These were the next cards that were going to come out. If we went deeper, we would have the High Priest energy. Use your third eye, go within, use your intuition. Okay? We'd have the Page of Pentacles, ambition, stay in action. Remember I said we had the King of Swords energy with action, determination, truth seeker? Well, the Page of Pentacles is ambitious. He's skillful. He has lots of action, and he's making plans a reality. So that goes right back into that manifesting. Oh, where were we? Manifesting. Unlimited possibilities, manifesting. Okay. Then we have golden ticket opportunity and manifestation are the next two cards in this deck. So we're using the Nordic deck and the Mystic deck. So manifestation, golden ticket opportunity. And what is it all about? It's all about abundance. But you have to stay out of gossip. Gossip was in reverse. So you are staying out of gossip. That's great. Money is coming in. Okay? Your only warning is don't be too sensitive. You can't afford to be sensitive, and you have to stay in good vibes, and you have to stay peaceful. Okay? And then it's right back to manifesting again with the dream card. All right? Then we also said good news is coming in, and then the communication card is here. I've told you every time I put the key card back upright, and every time it's coming out in reverse. It came out in reverse again. So you do not have the key yet. You still do not have the key. Queen of Wands is next. It's saying be you, be authentic. Build your kingdom with your High Priestess energy. So we've got the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. Then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So you're out of the heartbreak, you're out of the misery, you're out of the pain. That's why we went through the Soul Asylum, Misery, and we went through the 1995 CD with you, because that's gone. That was a prophecy back in 1995, and it's gone now, okay? And I love it. Just like that rose tattoo, I have a black rose underneath my right butt cheek, okay? Because that was prior to, that was back in 1984. Let me think, what year was the tattoo? The tattoo was, 84. So we had approximately that decade, 84. Then we had the 95, okay? Then we had, now we're in 2025. It's really hard to believe that, but the Three of Swords energy, gone, okay, is what I'm trying to get at. All this is past. All this is Eight of Cups, okay? Eight of Cups. All this is learn from the past. Your purpose now is your soulmate, your mission partner. If you already have your soulmate and you already have your mission partner, then now is the time to be in your Knight of Swords energy, move forward, being your Queen of Wands creativity energy. And if you do have your soul partner right now, they want you to get into charity and give it away. So what do they mean by that? They're saying they want you and your partner to get busy and start doing your talent. Start doing the things that you're supposed to do. Be the leaders for us that don't have our soul partners yet. Then we have the Queen of Swords. She goes with the King of Swords. So just what I was saying, a lot of you do have your soul partners. So this message is for you. The Queen and the King of Swords are together. Now, we are with our King and Queen of Swords in Astro. But some of you have brought it together into the movie. We told you soul purpose. We told you soulmates were being released. Some of you already this week met them. That's awesome. Some of you, you're going to meet them real soon, today, tomorrow, next week. I'm not kidding you. We've released them. They can come whenever they want now. That's why yesterday's video too was called Why Wait? Everybody's got the green light. What are you waiting for? Okay? Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, connecting together. Okay? Then we have Four of Swords, renewal, self-forgiving is what I'm getting from this card. King of Pentacles, focused, stable, patient. So King of Swords, King of Pentacles. High Priestess, Queen of Wands. That's the energy with the Queen of Swords. You seeing this? I'm seeing it perfectly. Last two cards, the communications coming in quickly. Keep yourself in high vibe, Eight of Wands, and the Hermit energy. So we're going to end with going within, shielding yourself. Now, that shark, that whale, doesn't have to shield itself from the minnows because it's already got that thick coat, right? It's already big and got that thick coat. That's you. You're a shark. You're a whale. This is just minnows swimming around in a school. Take time making your decision and lean on the angels in solitude, but get busy quickly, okay? So you know that saying, slow down but hurry up? I think that's it. I'm not sure what that saying is, but it's like, slow down but hurry up is all I can tell you, okay? It's like you have challenges coming in and you're being kind and you're understanding the change and you're curious about this new success, but you have to use your intuition and you have to use your power and your creativity, right? All these cards are saying the same thing. Patience, but yet get going. So it's like, hurry up, but slow down, okay? I know that's a weird energy, but it's like, you've got to be determined. You've got to go within. You've got to take time making your decision. And you've got to have it coming from the angels. It's got to be coming from your higher self. It's got to be coming from your intuition. But you've got to act quickly. And the reason you have to act quickly is because the Tower card is very dominant in this reading. We've been waiting all week for it to come out. And yesterday the Chariot card came out. I was waiting for that all week because I could feel it. The Tower card I could feel all week. Eight of Wands is just confirming it, but it's saying you've got to stay in your High Priest Hermit energy because this shit's happening. So that's a long reading for a 60-minute short. Now it became a 18-minute. All right. So time doesn't matter. I'm just using these numbers for you to see how this all works. Okay. I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.